May is almost over, which means we are ready for a new TBR. And I already chose 8 books for my June TBR. So let me show them to you. The first one is The Half King by Melissa Landers. It is romantasy, it is about Fae, and that is all I can remember from the synopsis. And I picked this book for my Thursday read with me, so for my tiny book club, to discuss it in the end after I finished it. And I will start this after filming this video in May and will finish it in June, so that's why it's on my June TBR. And the next book, I'm so happy that I finally can read this, because I finished the Ruthless Boys series by Caroline Peckham and Susan Valenti and can finally go back to Zodiac Academy and read book 7 in the series, Heartless Sky. I read the last book in the series in October last year, because at this point more and more characters from the Ruthless Boys series were in Zodiac Academy, so I wanted to read this before continuing the series. And I had the feeling that after book 6 it was the last point for me to take a break. So I can continue now and am very happy about that. And a series that I will also continue in June is the Fallen Angels series by J.R. Ward, with Crave, the second book in the series. It is part of my Black Dagger Brotherhood buddy read, because it is the same world and it intertwines with the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. So book 2 for June, we are at this moment reading book 1 and are having a pretty good time discussing it. So we are down for more, and I'm finally also done for more Ruinous Love with Leather and Lark. I read the first book in September last year, I think. And I want to continue the series because this genre mix was pretty special. It is dark romance mixed with rom-com, which is super entertaining. Also a lot of red flags with serial killers falling in love. But here and there I'm down for a little bit of red flag. So Leather and Lark it is. And because it is boring to only continue series, of course I start also a new series. Not helping my series challenge to bring down the number of series I'm reading. But it is a buddy read for June, The Desert Air by Sarah Hashem. This is the normal cover. This is the special edition cover. And book 2 comes out now in June in English. In German we have to wait a little bit longer, until February next year, if I remember correctly. As I said, I will read this as a buddy read and can't wait to read this, because I think it's my first romantasy with a world building inspired by Egyptian historics and culture. As I said in one of my videos before, I want to be a little bit more adventurous in my fantasy reads, and this is one attempt on this with Egyptian inspired world building. So let's see if I will like it. And a book that I know I will like, Bands of Morning by Brandon Sanderson. It is part of my Cosmere Universe read. For this book, 80 pages per week, and I'm uploading the Read With Me videos every Sunday, so you can read it with me. and discuss it on my Discord that is linked in the video descriptions. This is book 3 in the second era of Mistborn, and I already started it and will continue and finish in June. So I'm getting to the end of the Mistborn series for now. After that I have one book left, and then I have to wait for this series to continue because Brandon Sanderson is currently writing the third era of Mistborn, which I heard should have an 80s inspired world building. I'm intrigued by that. I can't wait to read it, but Brandon Sanderson wants to write the whole third era before it will be published, so we have to wait a few years. Probably 2 or 3 years, not that long, because Brandon Sanderson is a super fast writer. But for now it is Bands of Mourning. And with that I have one series left that I will continue in June. It is the Windy City series by Liz Tomford with Play Along. This is the 4th book in the series. The 5th and final book was now published in May, and I will read this with my buddy read partner Yassi. And after that I have to decide if I want to read book 5 alone in July and finish my video for the whole series, or if I wait until October to read it with Yassi, because she reads the series in German and book 5 will be out in October in German. So I will make a decision after book 4 and read now the story of Isaiah before I decide when I will read the story of Rio, which I can't wait to read. One book left. It is one of my most anticipated books of 2025. It is the new Emily Henry book, Great Big Beautiful Life. Emily Henry writes a super cool mix of literary fiction and romance, and I'm down for that. I haven't even read the synopsis before pre-ordering this, so I have no idea what this is about, and I will be surprised while reading it. You know me, it just has to fit the vibe. I don't need to know more about a story. I just need to be excited, and I am with Great Big Beautiful Life. So with this book, that's it. This is my TBR. I can show you in detail here, plus the audiobook of Crave and the ebook Leather and Lark. So as always, I have a lot to read, a lot of pages and a lot of super intriguing stories. Wish me luck for that. I don't know if some of the books from my May TBR will be added. Probably yes, because I haven't finished all of them. And I haven't even started Sunrise on the Reaping. You will see how much I can read in the last week of May. And I'm curious, are you building your TBR every month from scratch and don't think about continuing series or what you haven't read in the month before? Or are you putting this all in your TBR? Please tell me in the comments. Like this video if you wanna, follow my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!